What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick trade recap. I know I haven't been posting a lot. I've been pretty busy with trading, and school started back up. If you guys didn't know, I'm a student, computer science and business analytics. So everything together plus some side investments have been getting me caught up, and I just haven't been able to record as much as I would like to. But I'll see if I can get the schedule back on track. I'm thinking if all goes well, maybe on weekends I can record 2-3 videos and I can post them throughout the week. That would help me out so I don't have to worry about it through the weekday as well. But anyways, let's just get right into it. I don't want to talk too much anyways. Uh okay, so the first trade is a trade I took on the 10th. This was Monday, I believe. Yep. So this was yesterday. I have some more trades I'd like to recap, but this is just the most recent trade and it was just a quick, easy trade. And I feel like you can learn a lot from this trade just because it was a pre-market trade, which means you don't even have to be at the market all day if you can manage to catch trades like this. The thing about trading when market opens is things start to get choppier, especially the last couple of days. If you didn't notice, it's been harder trading conditions. The trading conditions, if I pull up the charts here, if you look at this, we've been really choppy in this range, especially I didn't trade today. It's Tuesday. I don't really trade Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm really swamped these days. Sometimes I post like a pre-market chart or I make like a quick post in the Discord. But other than that, I don't really trade on Tuesdays and Fridays. But look at today. I believe we opened around the same level that we closed at. We kind of just chopped around all day. Not that you couldn't trade today. And matter of fact, I believe this is Tuesday. So starting here is like Tuesday, right? So the levels drawn out here were from me taking trades on like a 5 minute and a 1 minute chart on Monday. But these levels honestly acted out very well throughout the day on Tuesday. And if you traded on Tuesday, you could have just plotted these levels out. And if you notice, a lot of these levels were respected pretty well. For example, I believe I posted this chart maybe like even here, honestly. I don't even remember when. It's probably like here even. But if you notice, this whole area is an SR flip zone. We've been trading inside this zone for the last 2 days. And it's pretty key to see where price is going to head from here. We could go below it, use it as resistance and go down further. We could chop around, base in it, go up, use it as support. We don't really know. We just have to see how it plays out. And it's been chopping around a lot inside the zone. So in this zone, I marked out these levels. And if you notice, these levels are acting as either support, an area for price to base, or an area for price to consolidate. And you can also use them as places for price to come back into, tap into that liquidity, and push back further. But that being said, I'm just going to delete these drawings really quick. Let's go into the trade from Monday. This trade was taken at 9:30, pretty much 9:30. So let's just look at the 5 minute chart. Monday 9:30 is around here. So let's go into replay mode. 9:30. Let's do 9:25 so we can get a better idea of what's going on. Okay. So at around this time, I had this level marked out, which is an area where price is consolidating and it's bouncing back and forth in between and it's gathering liquidity. This area could potentially act as a support area down the line, but before that, I would like price to go through here, push down, gather liquidity through here, and then base around this area before potentially bouncing up to move up further. If you notice, we have this buy pressure to the upside, but we have higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So nothing has been swept yet. We haven't gathered more liquidity and buying pressure is starting to wear thin. So what is a good area for price to come back into to gather some liquidity? If you notice on a zoomed in chart here, shows it a bit more clearly, price has been chopping in this area. So this is where it's consolidating and this is where it can easily find some liquidity. So if we were to see a bounce, it would be in this area. Now, a good area to target within an area of consolidation or liquidity is usually 50% retracement, but to be safe, you can target the top side or a near high. So for the trade I initially targeted, I believe right around here for the top, but then later I think I moved it to about 7.3 for this top here, just in case it didn't, because we had some sell side levels. So I'm thinking, you know what, price might just sweep this area, gather some sell side liquidity, and move up and just ignore my limit order, right? And I could just be left there, not filled. And let me actually pull up my trade so I can copy the exact position. Okay, so I got in at 60.8225. 60.8225. It's gonna be kind of hard on the 5 minute. I'm gonna do this on the 1 minute. Okay, so 60.85.225. I'm just trying to snipe the exact entry so I can give the best demonstration here. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the exact entry here. I think we already passed the point of the trade. No, don't do that. I think it was right before the sell-off right here. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say I entered here. I got a better entry after price swept these relative like mini highs right here. I was looking for like a good entry right here, like right around this top. But I think this will do for the point of this video. And if I can get the profit I want to target, I believe right around, I'll just do 725. I think it would come down that far, right around this area. And then a stop loss, I believe I set pretty short, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 8625, a little bit higher than this. 8625, still pretty short. Okay. And you might be wondering, I've had some people ask me, like, what makes you sure that price isn't gonna just fake out? So from here, you could think, okay, what if price just fakes this out, goes up, sweeps this level, and then comes down? Yeah, that could happen, but you have to look at the larger scheme of things. We don't have nearly that much short pressure anymore. We have a lot of buy pressure. A lot of longs have not been liquidated. If you look at this, we have this long buying pressure all the way through here since like 2 a.m., right? So we're getting higher and higher lows. We're not getting any sweeping of these levels, not at all. So prices most likely, now I can't guarantee you 100%, it could come up and sweep this as well, right? You never know, or it could go even higher. But more likely than not, price will come down here first, sweep below this level, come down here, base somewhere here before heading back up. That's what I was thinking in the moment. Now, again, not everything is predictable. You can just have a lot of factors go into one trade, multiple reasons to enter the trade, right? So we see that we're overextended here, and then you take a trade, and if you get stopped out or you lose this trade, it's fine because it was a good idea for a trade, and our RR is pretty good. I think mine was a little bit higher than this example because I didn't get an optimal entry. For this example, it's 1.5 R, but mine is probably closer to like 2 R. Yeah, so you get the point. Anyways, I'm just gonna unpause this and let's see how price reacts. So price has a big sell down, and what you notice immediately is once it hits this area right here, let's see if I can show this better. You see this giant buy candle? Price immediately pushes back up, but then you see buying pressure is not strong enough to continue. So there's no continuation buying pressure, which is another reason for this trade to work in your favor. So if you're in this trade and you see this, you'd be like, okay, that's even more confirmation for this trade. And let's say you entered with half size, you could be like, oh, great, I can enter it with a little bit more size now. I can add a bit of size, and you're more confident in this trade. Anyways, continuing on. So price has a quick reaction from here, but immediately gets rejected, and it's probably going to have heavy selling pressure through that area. As we know, price usually moves quickly through areas of interest. And let's unpause here. Okay, yep, and it quickly comes down and takes that level out. And I did mention in the Discord that I was taking my position off at 7.3, I think. Yep, safer target at 7.3, good area to take size off. Target hit. Okay, no, I did not take mine off at 7.3. I'm sorry. I took mine off at 7.225. I was saying 7.3 is an easier target. The reason I did mention that again is this is the high. 7.3 is like the high area right here. Plus, there's a sell side that is almost guaranteed to sweep, so it's a safer area in case price just randomly decides to bounce here. It would be safer. But I kept my original position. And also, I did mention price could come down further and do a 50% retracement of this zone. And I think it did that actually. I did it really close to a 50% retracement into this zone. Let's take a look. Yep, it did definitely a 50% retracement into the zone. And then continuing on, if you want to, I guess, build upon this trade or have a new trade idea, I did mention another trade, I believe, but I didn't get filled. I don't know if I mentioned this trade in the Discord. Yeah, but I had an idea for a trade here. So if we decide to base here and we didn't come down here to sweep further, if we saw some actual basing here and some buy pressure back up, we could target a higher area. We could target this buy side level. Now that would be a nice reversal trade. You could use some of your profits from the initial trade, take half size and take the next trade. And a sign of a reversal would be, let me see if we can base here. Okay, so we're starting to base. We form a nice strong base right here, getting some buying pressure out of here. I would want to, like an optimal position would have been on the breakout here, but price didn't come low enough for you to see a proper reversal for a breakout here. So I would say next optimal entry would be probably just right in this bottom area of this zone, and then you could just target that buy side level. I'm not sure if this trade actually works out, but just for the sake of this video and as an example, let's set up this trade. Take profit, just set it right there, and our stop loss, let's just set up at the candle hike. All right. So you'd probably expect a big push through. Yeah, okay, so I didn't even get to really explain that. But you'd probably expect a big push through this area just because this is an area of consolidation, an area of interest. And usually when you're in those areas, like I mentioned, you have quicker movement, especially when price is targeting another area. So this would have been a really nice trade to take right after if you caught that second trade. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I think I might have even mentioned it in the ideas channel. Oh yeah, okay. Right here. I mentioned this trade. I didn't get filled. I tried to enter, I guess, where I entered for this example, but I wasn't like actively in the markets. So I kind of missed this trade. But it would have been a really good trade if you were able to get filled for that. Really nice combo trade, and this would have all happened within probably like the first hour of market open. And the thing is, after you take a couple trades like that, you can really just chill and you can just take the day off. You don't really need to stay in the markets after that. There's no reason. Of course, if you want to take more trades, you can, but I do recommend you start to lower your size so you can play with some of your profits and you can actually pull some profits for a day, especially when you're having like a choppier day. I don't know if there's anything notable for the rest of the day. We did have another setup, but that setup wasn't necessarily as clean as we're moving into an area of chop. That setup, I was able to break even once. I took a small loss once, and then I made a big profit on it. So overall, that setup did net me like I believe 4,000, and then that previous trade netted me around 4.5. So I think that day was around a $9,000 day. Not bad, especially considering the market conditions. And if you notice, this wasn't really a hard trade at all. It was really simple, really simple target, really simple entry, honestly, too. And it got filled really quickly. It would have been a really nice quick trade. And then the second trade you'd have taken after that, the reversal trade, was also a very easy trade. And kind of off topic, but sorry about my voice. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather right now. That's why I'm also wearing a hat. It's quite chilly here. Just been colder, and my immune system is not keeping up. I should probably be getting better sleep. That might be why. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to make more videos like this, just covering some trades that I take, trades that I took or whatever. I do have some more that I did want to cover. I think it would have been a couple of these. These are really like just simple trades. I think I screen recorded one of them as well. I don't know if this is the trade that I just demonstrated. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. If you do notice, I moved my stop. In choppier markets, I do like to pull my stop in so I can like pull some profits from the trade, even though it doesn't, if it's not a winner, like if it doesn't hit my limit order, I can still pull some profits. Or I close my trade out a little bit quicker. Just because in choppier markets, there's a less chance of your trade working because price doesn't move in as large of a range. It's moving in a tighter range. So the probability of price moving further per each directional move is smaller and smaller. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It was just a really quick one today. I just want to recap that trade. It's kind of been on my mind, and if I hadn't recorded this video, I would have been thinking about it all day. But yeah, I have some more videos like this I want to record. I'm not sure when I'll upload them. I might record them this weekend if I have some more time tomorrow, or maybe even today I'll record another one. I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather. But yeah, other than this, people that have been DMing me on Discord, I've been responding pretty quick, I think. Someone gave me a suggestion that I should take the responses I give people. So, like, if someone asks me a question that could help someone else, like, I don't know, my philosophy on trading or something like that, I could take that answer, kind of reword it so it applies to everyone, and post it into like a new channel where I have some write ups, and I'll just maybe update this every once in a while, maybe every week, every couple of weeks, and I'll just post these longer write ups for people who want to read them, who actually want to go through those. And this would help because I know not everyone is comfortable directly messaging me. I have a lot of people that haven't messaged me at all. You don't feel forced to message me. If you don't want to message me, you don't have to. It's just an option if you need some help with trading, if you have any questions. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Have a good week of trading. I'll probably see some of you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be trading. Friday again, probably be in and out or not in at all. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, have a good one.